Hey, this is Scott with www.dizinfo.com and dvcpointsforrent.com. What we're going to talk about today are some tips and tricks for the Magic Kingdom. If you haven't been to Disney World before or you haven't been to the Magic Kingdom before, just trust me. Listen to this advice, but something that you have to consider when you're going on a Disney World vacation, that this is, especially if it's your first time, this is not a relaxing vacation. You have to consider this more of an adventure, okay? It's fast paced, late nights, early mornings. If you're smart, you can ride more rides, you can spend less time in the lines, but you have to listen to me and just trust me. So let's say that you're taking a trip to the Magic Kingdom. If you're staying on property, basically, in other words, if you're staying at a Disney World resort, take advantage of the early morning hours. In my opinion, it's, if you want to get the most out of your rides, if you want to spend more time on the rides, morning time is the time to go. You want to be at the bus stops 15 minutes before the bus runs. Make sure that you get on the very first bus. You want to get to the Magic Kingdom at least 30 minutes before they open. I know, you're going to be standing up 30 minutes, you're going to be on your feet, wear comfortable shoes, be one of the first ones in line, stand at the gate. The thing that you're going to miss out on, especially if you're standing up front at the gate, you're going to miss the daily opening of the Magic Kingdom, where the characters come out on the train and there's a big pomp and circumstance and what have you. But especially if you can make two trips, maybe do that on the second one or what have you. But if you want to get the most out of the rides, get there early, get at the gate, get at the turnstiles, be one of the very first ones there. And if you get there 30 minutes before the park opens, you'll be one of the very first people in the line, okay? And so what you want to do, and many times they actually open the park even 10-15 minutes earlier if there's a lot of people standing out there. So what you want to do is get up early, have a quick light breakfast, get on the bus, get to the parks before they open, stand in line. As soon as the gates open, you head to the area that you want to ride, whether it's Tomorrowland or whether it's Adventureland. One suggestion is head towards Adventureland. You can hit the Jungle Cruise, the Pirates of the Caribbean, all the rides in there in 15-minute increments. Okay, so you hit the Jungle Cruise, boom, you're one of the very first people on the ride. Alright, then you hit the Pirates of the Caribbean, boom, you're one of the first set of people in the park on the ride. Move on over to Fantasyland, ride Splash Mountain, ride Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, then start making your way over to Liberty Square, do the Haunted Mansion, make your way towards Tomorrowland, do the Indianapolis Speedway, do Space Mountain. If you do it in that order, you can expect to ride the first several rides within 1 hour. You can probably hit 3 rides in 1 hour. Then after that, or maybe 4 rides in 1 hour. Then after that, it kind of starts slowing down because the parks start filling up. By 10 o'clock, that's when most vacationers are starting to get going. The parks are starting to fill up. Well, by that time, you've already ridden 5 or 6 or 7 rides. Okay, so make your way through the parks. Make sure you document the rides that you want to ride and put the times. Put Jungle Cruise down at 8:05. Put Pirates of the Caribbean at 8:20, and follow that process. If you go to dvcpointsforrent.com, you can download one of our sample itineraries that lines this out for you. Okay, it's very, very important. And by 11:30, you've ridden the majority of the most popular rides in there. We're talking the Peter Pans, the Winnie the Poohs, the Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain, Buzz Lightyear. You've ridden all of those rides, and the park is starting to fill up. And you're going to notice that when you're leaving the park between 11:30 and noon to go back to your resort, have some lunch, and relax until about 3 o'clock before you start looking at going back to the parks in the afternoon. So if you'll listen to those tips, incorporate that in your plan, download our magical Disney template at dvcpointsforrent.com and make the most out of your trip. Thanks a lot.